I have the best of all worlds. I found the balance. And I don't think that, I'm not sure if the people out there who are so concerned with television have either a narcissistic personality where they have to have attention, or they have some sort of deficit in their life where they're needing some sort of attention, and they find this some way they can get it, even if it means lying about it, even if it means BSing people. It's sad in a lot of cases. Even if in other people's cases, jumping on coattails and riding coattails as far as you can, stabbing people in the back. Let me tell you, I'll tell you a real quick story before we leave here. This cracked you up. So I met this group at a paranormal convention here in Texas a couple years ago, and they were huge Ghostbusters fans. I mean, we had a table right next to them, Barry and I. And then they came over, they shook our hands, they said, "My God, everything we do, we learn from you guys. You guys are the greatest, blah, blah, blah." Okay, cool. Well, they told us, "Well, we're filming our own little movie." They didn't call it a TV show. They were filming something that they could put it out on their own DVD, and that's kind of cool, right? They had this poster of their like a promo poster. And man, this thing looked like freaking Lord of the Rings or something. It was badass. It was really cool looking. And looking at it, you're like, man, this is like some blockbuster movie thing that these guys are making. And these guys are just hillbillies, man. They make the Dynasty guys look like clean cut, clean cut Midwesterners or something like that. But they had the thing, and they said, you know what? There's this theater close to where y'all at, and we're going to have a premiere of our movie on such and such a date. Would you do us the honor and come there? And so Barry and I are like, okay, yeah, well, you're nice guys. We'll show up. It's local. We kind of want to support local people. So we went there, and they called some local newspaper media, and they, whatever. Well, we went into the theater, and we sat there, they started to sing. I'm telling you, if I had to chew my arm off to get out of that movie theater to avoid watching one more second of that travesty that they had filmed, I would have. It was bad. I mean, super bad. It was literally 2.5 hours of a guy walking around with a infrared camera and a freaking dowsing rod going, "Look, dude, they're crossing. They're crossing. Oh, wait, no, they're not crossing. Wait, look, dude, they're crossing." The whole time. And me and Barry and I are thinking, oh, my God, what are we going to say when they ask us, what do we think? So, fortunately, we kind of got out of there before anyone asked us anything because, Mama always taught us, you don't have anything tonight. Anything nice to say, don't say it at all.
Right.
But then what happened was, all of a sudden, these guys start trashing us. They're like, we're better than those guys. Look at us. We're doing this DVD. Look at us. We got this event going on. And all of a sudden, these guys that they just worshipped and thought the world of, now that they were doing what they considered fame and television or whatever they want to call it, now all of a sudden they were too good for them. And it went to their head. And it went to their head for no reason. Because I'm telling you, if they're listening right now, they probably know who it is I'm talking about. That movie that you made was the worst damn thing I have ever seen in my life. I could give my 6-year-old son a video camera as he's playing in his room and probably make a better video than that. And that's just, it's, if you have the talent, great, use it. If you don't have the talent, don't try to fake it because you're wasting your time. If you're not in the paranormal, if you were in the paranormal, all of a sudden your focus turns to this and you're obsessed with it, take a step back, man. Take a step back. Do your paranormal right. Everything else will just fall into place. I don't know how to stress that enough.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
So, got that off my chest.
Yeah, and we did it in the 2 hours.
Yeah, we talked a little. It's cool that we talked about other paranormal stuff, and it's kind of a little mixed match, but it always seemed to kind of head back in that direction. It just reminded me of certain things, and I could have really gone off on a tangent, and I really could have named names, but that's not what it's about.
Right.
This is about just information. Take it or leave it. If you're one of these people and you can use this information to your advantage, either way, if you're really trying to do a TV show and now you know how it works, good for you. Now you're empowered. It's information I didn't have. I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah. Now,
but anyway, bro.
The Strange Curiosities, I do like too, and I actually a couple weeks ago had Terry on. Robin Terry, we were doing an interview with him, and it led into actually playing your the first 3 episodes of Strange Curiosity on air. So, I'm excited to see the 4th one. I saw you put out that little preview of it.
Yeah, we put a trailer out earlier in December. This one, our 4th episode is taking us along, so the subject is very, very cool. But it has taken us, we've literally probably driven over, 1,000, 1,500 miles to different interviews, interview different people with these experiences, and just putting it all together. It's a very, very cool story and a very cool subject matter. So we're taking our time. And that's the fortunate thing about doing what I'm doing, is that I don't have necessarily deadlines. I don't have network deadlines that say, I got to have this show by this date. I can be like, you know what? Tonight, like last night, I didn't want to edit. I just wanted to watch the movie. That's what I did. Because I'm taking my time. I'm making it right. I'm making it good. And it's for public consumption. What other group, what other person that you've ever seen on television do you think would ever come out and just keep on doing this for free and give it out? It's because I enjoy doing what I do so much.
Well,
there's plenty of people in the paranormal like me. They just enjoy doing it so much that, it's on their own dime, and it's their hobby. It's like people that dump a lot of money and go and play golf every weekend. Well, that's what they like. The more power to them. This is what we like to do.
All right, and the one other thing I wanted to ask you, a lot of your Ghost Lab episodes are on YouTube also. But the craziest thing is the episode about that we were talking about earlier with the
with John Booth?
Yeah. Can't find that episode on YouTube anywhere.
Oh, really? I'll tell you what. I have all the episodes on. They're not on DVD. They're actually like MP4s. I'll give you a set of them.
Oh, thanks.
I'll just copy them over to a DVD or something, and there you go. You'll have all 26 episodes of Ghost Lab.
I wanted to, like I said, we had played the Strange Curiosities, and then I started talking about that episode, and I went and I could not find it. I'm like, why is, and I've seen it on YouTube before, but it's like it's totally been taken off YouTube. And there's some of it says
conspiracy.
Something about Discovery Channel.
Well, yeah, Discovery Channel is they're they got the lockdown on these episodes for all of eternity. So if people are putting them out there and the Discovery sees it, they can have YouTube take it down. So it's funny that they would take that one down and not another one or whatever the case may be. But
right.
I like my version. It's the government conspiracy that they don't want that information out there that John Booth escaped through the government's hands.
It's possible. I mean, think about it. You know, if you just proved that, then they technically need to rewrite the history books.
All of a sudden, this broadcast ends. Hello, are you there?
It has actually went off a couple times, just twice here recently.
Yeah. But just don't be surprised if the guy with suits and dark sunglasses show up at your door tonight.
Yeah.
I won't be here.
All right. Well, I guess hey, we do have another show coming on at 9, and
yeah. Well, hey man, I appreciate you taking the time and letting me use your radio show as a platform to kind of talk about this or just chit chat about whatever. And you know, I'm a motor mouth man. I could talk for days and days upon days about this stuff.
Well, you're more welcome anytime you want.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks a lot. You know, MC Bubba and DJ Yoshi.
Yeah.
Y'all really stepped up and helped me out on this one, so appreciate it. And everyone listening out there, you know, go straight to Curiosity on YouTube, check it out. And if you want any more information about any of this stuff that I talked about, if you're in this situation, you just want, you know, someone to talk to, whatever, let me know, and I can give you some advice. Because, like I said, I've been there, done that. Ain't my first rodeo. So I'm probably one of the better people you can talk to.
And Robin posted in the chat room, thanks to both of us. So.
All right, cool. Well, I'll be talking to Robin later, and I'll be probably talking to you later, Bubba. So, especially when we're up there again, you need to come on over.
Yes, love to.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you later.
All right.
Thanks,
have a good one.
You too.
Well, there you have it.
Much love to Mr. Terry down there, which is also leading my daughter's paranormal activity stuff at school.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool that schools are doing that now. That's just they didn't do that when I was back when I was in school.
Right.
So, all right. Again, thank you for everyone for coming in and hanging out. I said we've got another show coming up at 9. It's called it changed. It was Subjective Truth, but it's all right. I'm getting a wet willy for my snake. That totally discombobulated me all right there.
What, wet willy while your snake?
Yeah. Wow. So it was Subjective Truth, and it's now called WTF at MCL. So that's coming up. Yeah, Robin, I heard about that, and that's great. Like I said, schools didn't have anything like that when I went to school.
My daughter loves it.
I think that's cool that they're doing that. So
she's very, very interested in that.
But thank you, Terry, or Robin. I just keep saying Terry. Thank you, Robin, for all that you've done, and you know, we're definitely do some more. And we gotta talk to Robin too. He's interested in possibly doing like a show about the paranormal.
Right on. I mean, we need more of it.
Yep.
So.
And we'll definitely would love to have Robin do that. For those of you in the chat room that have not met him,
Awesome
great guy.
Awesome.
Great guy. I mean, Brad's not just keeps coming, you know, if he wasn't. So, Let's see here. Get this ready for the other show. Whoop, then I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, this is coming to you live from God Rogue Radio. Again, the show's called WTF at MCL, which is Mason City Limits. Wow, that's really weird sounding though. All right. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, there it goes. Also, you can go straight to godrogueradio.com and hear all their shows. They have one called Tales of the Flesh, and I think it's a show about tattooing and stuff, too. So, all right, it's 9 o'clock. Time for me to shut up. Thanks for listening.
Signing out.
Talk to y'all later. Maybe.
A few words to the FCC.
Shit, piss, butt, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, in the tits. Shit, piss, butt, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, in the tits.
All right, I'll just start over again. I'd like to say, fuck you to Christian.
I be doing all sorts of cool shit all the time. I don't even mean to.